let's move to the next our next keynote. So how many of you guys know what's happening with MetaMask and what's coming new? Not too many? Yeah, couple of people, couple of familiar faces. Cool. So Esther, welcome on stage, and yeah, feel free to take it away. Here's the clicker.
Okay, honestly, I don't even know what's going on at MetaMask, but I'm going to give it my best shot. I think conservatively, we have maybe 12 to 16 different teams shipping to mobile extension portfolio at any given time. So I think what I'm about to share is maybe like 5 to 10%. You've seen the delegator framework. There's a ton of other stuff going on, but I'm going to share a little bit more about what is already in production today and what you can expect in the next 4 weeks or so, as in we're in the last stages of QA and testing. So with that, I'm going to blaze through. I understand we're a little bit behind schedule. So one of the things, just in case you missed it, smart transactions have been integrated in extension. So you get native MEV protection, pre-simulation, smarter gas settings, so cost savings overall. So that's very cool, coming to mobile as well in a matter of weeks. Opt-in, as you can see, so no concerns if you prefer not to use smart transactions, but definitely offering a lot of protection there. Onboarding settings, add a little note there. On the topic of privacy, we focus on control and consent. One of the ways we do that is by allowing you to configure your settings during onboarding. So we don't make any calls until after onboarding, and you've actually had a chance to share whether or not you're comfortable with us doing that. So that's relatively new. Here's an exciting one you can expect in the next few weeks. Integrating swap into the send flow. So rather than having to swap your tokens first before you can actually send someone the DAI or USDC or whatever it is that you wanted to send, you can now do that in one go. So you can select a different destination token. And basically, not have to worry about swapping. So that's cool. That is coming very, very soon. So yeah, basically just keep an eye out, keep opening MetaMask and see what's new. I was talking to someone yesterday, wasn't aware that you can already use snaps. We'll come back to snaps as well in the extension today. So worthwhile, just check it out from time to time. Another thing coming, redesigning the transaction screen itself. So we refer to that as your confirmation screen, where obviously you need to know exactly what you're signing. So making some changes to make that more readable, but it also includes simulation so that you kind of know what the outcome of the transaction will be. Snaps insights, so transaction insights exists already today. Simplified gas components so that it is a little bit easier to use for lay users. But maybe to step into that, advanced details, still part of transaction or confirmation signing itself. If you want to customize your nonce or look at more specific details, you can still do that. We're just making it a little bit more comprehensive for lay users. Extensible alerts, I mentioned transaction insights already exist today. We're adding to that signature insights as well. And ultimately, what you can see here is like having alerts for individual line items that can be provided through snaps. So yeah, basically you'd get the latest alerts when you're signing a transaction to know if you're interacting with contracts that are safe and sound. Actually, almost there. I don't know if Helen's here. Notifications, one of those things that you'd imagine, like, wait, why did we not have that yet? Well, building notifications is hard if you want to do it in a privacy-preserving manner. So notifications are coming to extension, and again, mobile soon as well. So getting push notifications on your transactions is something that you'll be able to find. And again, opt-in. You don't want to use it, you don't want to use it, but definitely adding a lot of convenience. And here's my personal favorite. It has a little bit of a sneak preview of where we're going. So what you're seeing here is actually not in a matter of 4 weeks or so. But what is coming out in a matter of weeks is auto switching between networks. So when you're using different dApps, like one next to you, you're on Uniswap on one network, and then you're, I don't know, maybe comparing 1inch or like going on OpenSea on another tab. Typically, you then need to switch between networks whenever you also switch between tabs, between using dApps. That will no longer be necessary, so you can enjoy some multitasking, which will be cool. And the next step for that is to get permissions for dApps to use networks, so that you don't have to switch networks altogether, but you'd have concurrent network connections, and any dApp would be able to use any network at any given time without having to like manually request you to like switch the Ethereum chain. I added a few notes there because there's some other cool things that I think are interesting to some of you here. Custom networks, still a thing. Yes, you can add your own custom network. That's never going to change. And also making it a little bit easier to manage your RPC endpoints. That is fairly cumbersome now, as in you have to like manually add multiple networks. So you have Ethereum mainnet and then your own endpoint, which is also called Ethereum mainnet. So we're making it a little bit easier for you to manage all of that. I don't know, do I need to do a time check? I think I'm good. Yeah, no, I think I'm good. That's it. That's what's coming out soon. And again, that's about 10% of everything that's being worked on. So just keep opening mobile extension, portfolio, see what's going on. A ton of teams.
Hello. Yeah, so as a developer, can switching the networks while doing multitasking, does it mean that I can switch to test nets in my localhost while switching tabs as well? Is there a, like, how does the MetaMask know that this tab is using this network?
Oh, by the origin. So it depends a little bit what dApp you're using and what network you're using with that specific dApp.
Yeah. Does that mean it helps the developer to do testnet development more easily?
Sorry, can you say that again?
Does it mean that testnets will also get like switched automatically?
There's no, I'm gonna verify this, there's no distinction between testnets.
Any other questions? We're good? Awesome. Okay. Thank you so much. Big round of applause.